Hello, my friend. We are from Group 3. We'll discuss about element of poetry, which title A Dream Within a Dream by Edgar Allan Poe. For the first, we will discuss about element of poetry, its figurative language. Uh, as you know, in poetry, figurative language, there are metaphors, personification, hyperbole, symbol, imagery, uh, and others. But from this poetry, we will tell you some figurative language. For the first is metaphor. In this poetry, uh, we can see the metaphor figurative language in the line against of the golden sand. Why it is called metaphor? Because I think this line uh, describe the things that usually related with gold are like jewelry and watches. But in the pottery, the word golden sand have meaning if the time is very precious thing in the life, so don't waste the time in this life. For the second, I will also found the figurative language personification in the stanza, yet if hope has flown away. And the second is of the serp tormented sure. And the third is how few, yet how they creep. For the third, I also found figurative language hyperbole in the line. Oh God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? I think it is include hyperbole. Why? Because this line it is impossible to save the waves. This phrase is used to give an exaggerate impression. And I also found the figurative language symbols. It is in the line is but a dream within a dream. This line include the symbols because the word dream in the line contain the meaning of hope. Then the word dream is repeated to clarify that the hope that referred to the poetry is only an imagination. Then for the figurative language, we can found also a scroll, please. Oh, yes. It is all the figurative language that we can found in the poetry. Are you have a different opinion, guys, or same?
No, Sutra, same with you.
Okay, thank you. Or the Unila, or you
Uh,
have?
for, for me, no, Sutra.
Okay, thank you. For the next element of poetry will be explained and discussed by my friend, uh, the Unila. Unila, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Sutra, for the time. Now we move to the next element is line and rhythm. There are five elements included in line and rhythm, who used to analyze the poetry A Dream Within a Dream. For the first is line and stanza. As you can see on the screen, there are line and stanza. There are 24 lines which are divided into two stanzas. In the first stanza, there are 12 lines, and in the second stanza, there are 13 lines. Scroll, please. Okay, for next element is Kesura. Kesura in the form a dream within a dream serves to determine the pause when reading poetry. The pause is made up of two slashes, meaning stop to breathe, which usually comes after a comma, in the middle of a phrase. The goal is that when reading poetry, there is a pause and the intonation can be heard. As you can see on the screen, for the first line of the poem, take this case upon the brow. From the line, there are two slashes after the phrase take this case, which indicates the reader must pause for a moment to take a breath and then move on to the next phrase. Likewise, in the next line, take two slashes as a benchmark to give a pause. Next. Okay, for the next element is rhythm. Uh, rhythm section aims to determine the stress when reading a poetry. As in the poem A Dream Within a Dream, on the stress syllable, I bold them to distinguish from words or syllables that are not stressed. I choose first and third line. For the first line on the poem, take this case upon the brow. This is trochy because this phrase is stressed and stressed. And for the third poem is thus much let me a foe. This is iamb because in this poem is unstressed, stressed. For the next line, you can see on the screen. Okay, for the next element is matters. Matters in the poetry A Dream Within a Dream. There is an emphasis on syllables when reading poetry. Okay, let's look at lines 1 to 3 in poetry. Take this case upon the brow. For lines 1, have 4 feet. The first line in bold is the stressed syllable. There is a line that is the limit of the measure that indicates the number of feet in the poem. The first line has 4 feet or is also called a tetrameter, which starts with stressed and then continues without stress. This means the first line is trochy tetrameter. Okay, for the second line is and in parting from a noun. Lines 2 have 4 feet. The second line is also the same as the first line of the poem, namely trochy tetrameter. And for the third line is thus much let me a bow. For lines 3 have 3 feet and the third line has 3 feet that start without stress and then continue to be stressed, so that it is called iambic 3 meters. Okay, for the next line is also the same, add just the number of feet and the emphasis of each syllable. Okay, for the last element is cadence. In this section of cadence can be seen from two types. The first is imperfect or half cadence. In this type, can usually be seen with a comma or semicolon in poetry. In the poem A Dream Within a Dream, the lines that show half cadence are that my days have been a dream. Yet, if hope has flown away, because the line contains a semicolon which indicates that it is a half cadence. Okay, for the second type is perfect cadence, usually appears at the end of a phrase in a poem. In the poem A Dream Within a Dream, the line that shows perfect cadence is all that we see or seem, but a dream within a dream. This can be seen in the last line of the poem. Okay, that's all about line and rhythm. Have you guys have other opinions for this element?
Uh, I think no, Dayu, enough for me.
I
Okay, for
think
Sutra.
it's I think it's enough.
Okay, thank you. So for the next element, sound and rhyme will discuss by my friend Agita. For Agita, time is yours.
Okay, Dayu, thank you for the chance that given to me. Now I will explain or discuss about sound and rhyme. In sound and rhyme have several subs element. There are alliteration, consonant, and then uh, ansonancy, and then onomatopoeia or and texture. And in this poetry, I found about the alliteration, consonant, and also texture. First, in alliteration, I will explain about what is alliteration. Alliteration, it's a word that begin with the same sounds are placed close together. And although alliteration often involves repetition of letters, most importantly, it is a repetition of sounds. In this poetry, I found the alliteration is two alliteration. In "You are not wrong, who deem that my days have been a dream." And then I stand amid the roar of a surf tormented shore. The reason why I say this alliteration because according to the meaning, the words in alliteration begin with the same sounds are placed close together. In this poetry, in the stanza 1 and lines 4 and lines 5, and then lines 2 and 1 and 2, there are the alliteration. The sounds D is the same, right? And then the second is consonant. Okay, what is consonant? Consonant is figure of a speech in which the same consonant sound repeat within a group of words. Consonant occurs when sound not letter repeat, atau in bahasa bunyinya yang sama bukan kalimatnya yang sama, right? Uh, in this poem, I found the consonant like this. Take this kiss upon the brow, and painting parting from you know now. And then does much let me avow. In this, in the last words, there are brow, now, and avow. It's have a same sounds like o, right? And the next is same like who you are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. In this line have a same sound dim and dream, and same with away and a day, away and a day, and yeah, known, gone, seem, dream, like that. All right. And the last is about the texture. What is texture? Textures of a poem is the sum of all its material aspect. It is line, casuar, rhythm, and sounds. It means that all aspects that make up poetry. Tec- and also texture is focused on the reader's feeling. This feel is literally pointed to how poem can be touch the reader or listener feeling by making any beautiful sound and using gesture while delivering a poetry so that the readers or listener can feel something such as reader feels sad, happy, or emotional. Like in this poetry, I found the texture like this. Oh God, can I not save? Oh God, can I not grasp? The texture is about writer's feeling in poem, like the writers said like, oh God. It is like the writer mengapresiasikan rasa kayak dia perlu bantuan pada Tuhan. Oh God, like ekspresinya like sad like that. And in this poetry, the writer write, "He want to shape and grasp." All right. That's all about my explanation. Have you guys have a different opinion or uh, have another opinion, guys?
I think my opinion is same with you.
All right, Surtra, thank you. How about Dayu? Hello, Dayu. All right, maybe Dayu have a bad connection, right? And okay, we forgot to discuss about what's mean from this poetry, and I will tell you about the message or the meaning of this poetry, "A Dream Within a Dream." The poem, the this poetry express doubt and uncertainty about the nature of reality, questioning whether life itself is just an illusion, like a dream within a dream. Uh, it began with a speaker parting from a lover, or at least from someone with whom the speaker was very close, and ends with the speaker on the beach attempting to grasp. All right, that's all about our discussion for this poetry, "A Dream Within a Dream." Have you, if you have uh, some question or anything, you can ask me or comment in the comment section in this video. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.